Hi, this is Ron Janish. Today is the 9th of December. It's 10:21 in the morning, which means that the stock market has been open for nearly 4 hours in New York. What we're going to talk about today is a little different. The focus is on one of the things that we're putting into the new software, which is called the Babson reversal point or the Babson action point, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to call it. Now, historically, when you do Babson lines, you simply draw a trend line of sorts, right? And kind of maybe it goes like this. I don't know, peak to low or something like that. And then what you do is you, um, let's see where I can do this. Yeah, I can do this. Then you take this high and you take a previous low point and you project it into the future and you say, wow, this is a reaction point. And in this particular case, we can obviously see that prices jump through it. And so the theory is that it will go a lot further in the original direction. Let's take a look just for grins. A few more times here. And we can see that right here, right near where the reaction line came out, prices met some kind of resistance temporarily, did their little ABC or whatever you call this in terms of a correction, and then went further in the original direction. Babson's action-reaction theory has some interesting points to it. Um, it's probably one of the most difficult things to use. Okay, so my focus is on what actually might work and stuff like that. So what I did was I did a lot of work and development time and found something that uh, is rather interesting and useful for finding reversal points. And so we call them Babson action points because this is if this here is your reaction point in Babson action reaction theory, down here somewhere or over here somewhere might be your action point. And so if you can know where this point here is ahead of time, that the market's going to go up here, then you have a much better chance than trying to mull around with this reaction line that was over here. Okay. So anyway, and by the way, right here at this point here in the crude oil, this is a crude oil chart, we did have a reversal, a Babson action point reversal. And just like we had one over here. Okay. And so let's move on. So what we're looking at doing is building software that will utilize this Babson action point technology. And as you can see, well, we had a signal here. And let's get rid of this nonsense here. Okay. And so at 114, where is 114? That would be about here. Okay, so about here is where we actually bought some. You can see this right here at the price. We bought one, and this is the present open position. Let's move on to the next one. Let's look at gold. In gold, what we have is we have our next action point coming up, and that's going to be down below here. And so we have, the thing is that we don't have it perfected yet to know exactly what day the reversal is going to come. That would be using some different technology than what we're using. But what we're using here helps us to define it, and what we do is we use a line, some form of geometry, just like Babson already did. Here's the good old cattle, and as you can see here with perfect 2020 hindsight, prices went up here to an intersection of an MLH. You see that a median line parallel and a median line, and then reversed. And but more importantly, up here was a Babson action point. And so let's just take a look at, well, anyway, we're short from 111.80 to 111.35. So we're waiting and seeing until we get to a point that's down here considerably in order to take profits in this. So this is here you can see what the open position contains. Let's take a look. Natural gas. We had a Babson action point reversal in this one today. And that's significant because this leads me to believe that price will go down for a good amount of time at this point. And here we have the ups and downs of soybean meal. And we had a Babson action point up in this area here. Yep, right near the top, not tippy top, but near the top. And it's been jumping up and down ever since. And as you can see, it was down here yesterday, and today it went up $940, and which means that the value in the account went down $940 today so far. But the open position is plus 990, so that's a good thing. So anyway, this gives you some idea about the Babson action points. We're looking at putting this into the new software in addition to a couple of other indicators or systems that are not programmed yet. All of them utilize multi-level technology, meaning that we look at multiple time frames. So that's very important. Always looking at multiple time frames, because what we found is that, for example, you can use a 15-minute time frame to help you determine, let's say a 4-hour high or low. So this way you might be in the trade for let's say 10 or 12 4-hour periods, which is a couple of days, but you're using a 15-minute chart in order to get in. And the advantage of that is it's a lot more efficient in many ways. Okay, so that's what we're doing. That's our present project. And got any questions, please contact me, support@andrewscourse.com. Talk to you later.